Ladies and gentlemen, yo, I'm Weird, and welcome to my workshop. Today, we'll be finding our first familiar in Black Book. Oh, okay. Friends with story or difficulty, normal difficulty, increased difficulty. Rubles in battle reward are increased. Dirac. I'm just gonna go with the normal one. I don't know anything about the game.
Once upon a time, evil spirits dwelled here in these parts, and in a sense, they still do. I will tell you a story. It happened long ago, even before the revolution. It happened here, not far from Cherdin. I heard my grandmother tell it. A man was fostering an orphan girl. He was a knower. Everyone called him Old Yegor. She didn't want to become a witch, but he taught her his craft. She was to be married to a special young man. I can't recall what exactly happened, but this young man took his own life. He was later buried beyond the gates of the churchyard. Which meant that he would pass straight to hell. As for the orphan, Vasilisa, she refused to accept it. She was intent on bringing back his soul from the inferno. To do this, she would need to break the 7 seals of the Black Book, which Old Yegor kept, and retrieve him. And it was for that reason that Vasilisa agreed to become a witch. But to become one, she needed to be initiated in a banya or at a crossroads. And so, Vasilisa set out for the crossroads.
We're very loud. We'll see what it is, see how it is in normal gameplay, and not a cutscene. Sherdan, I don't know about that one. There's gonna be a lot of words I don't know how to pronounce in this. I think it's Slavic folklore.
I slept poorly last night. Been waiting, hoping for you to return. But you haven't. You never sat at the table. Where are you now, sweetheart? Where are you headed? From relatives, and from the warm summer, you've departed. There's no entrance or exit for you, it seems. Cold Mother Earth. There isn't even a churchyard fence to hold on to. Enough. I don't believe you would do this to yourself. It'll all be well. I'll accept this knowledge from Grandpa, though I know what you thought of that. But there's no other choice. I'll drag you from that road myself. Sleep for now. Sleep. I won't be long. They didn't bury him in the holy ground. I need to go to the crossroads. The pine needles are golden with the sun already.
Oh, this, I can't read that. I was in, I don't know where I'm going. To the crossroads. Herb. Adam's head. Heals minor wounds. Useful thing on any journey. Alright, I don't see... Okay, I can just click. Let's Reminds me of Mist. Okay, over here. Who's over here?
He guards Vilgert, it seems. I have to go to the crossroads. I have nothing to do in the village.
Come on. It seems I can't go anywhere I can click.
The spring is so hot this year.
Come on, this way. Nothing? Okay. Initiation of a Kowloon.
The darkness of the night is filled with anticipation. You're at Mikhail's crossroads, along with old Yegor.
Man,
You know the ritual that has to be done, but you've never thought of what might happen once it's complete. However, the time to draw the circle has come.
The crosses look old. It seems people were buried here quite some time ago. Cherding, 16 miles. Solikamsk, 102 miles. Nyrop, 21 miles.
Okay. Stealing some candles. Probably be useful. Oh, eyes in the dark. Neat. Herb, please. Thank you. Oop, another herb. Give it to me. Alright. Old Diego.
So, have you found the candles?
Oh.
Well done. All by yourself at that. Seems my teachings were not lost on you, after all. Now let's draw a circle. Be careful not to leave any gaps, otherwise we'll be crushed by evil spirits.
I've made a circle. Is it all right, grandfather?
The circle is drawn. No gaps, good. Too late to dither now.
You think that I can help him?
Sure you can. You can do anything when you have the book. So says the legend. Well, go on. It's time for you to take my knowledge. Such a long time we've spent together. Parting with it is bittersweet. Well, take it. Would you look at that? What power emanates from the book? The seal is open. It seems great sorcery lurks in you. Well, think about it later. Now speak the words I taught you.
I'll get up without crossing myself, but I will go to the crossroads. On the crossroads, I'll draw a circle and step into it, and I shall speak. Good merchants, come and buy my cat. For this cat, give me neither inconvertible ruble nor a fine hat, but bestow me with knowledge of the dark and eyes with vision sharp. So as I have said, so it will be. My words are stone.
Here are your merchants. Now listen carefully if you value your life. To become a witch, you have to defeat this demon. Time for your first Zagavar.
Zagavar. Welcome to your first battle. Each battle consists of turns. You and your enemy take turns, but you always get to go first. You win when you destroy all enemies before you, reducing their health to 0. This is the Black Book. It contains all of your Zavagors. Urazi. Try using the page Urazi to recite your Zavagor. Pages you had the previous turn have been changed. The book alters the pages each turn. Enemy attacks can be blocked with defense. The defense shields you from damage, but disappears on your next turn. Recite the page of Avdelai, which has the defense effect.
Such enchanted words protect from demons, but this protection fades quickly. Now draw up a complete Zagavar.
You may combine several pages into a Zagavar. You can currently recite a maximum of 3 pages, as indicated by the empty slots at the top of the screen. A Zagavar consists of orders and keys. You can currently recite a Zagavar consisting of 2 orders and 1 key. You can see the type. Okay. Upper corner. So... I suppose he's got 9 health. I'll play it a bit safe. Urazi Audelai Raba. I don't know. I don't think that's an actual B. I don't know how much damage he's actually doing a turn. So I'll...
Good job, Vasya. This demon is nearly beaten. A couple more spells to rid the world of it.
The Black Book tells you predict your enemy's actions. Study the enemy's actions carefully to upset their plans. Oh, okay. So we do get to know what they're doing. So he's only been doing 1 damage. Waste. Deals 3 each turn, ignoring defense. Ruda. Increases of each page for 2. I will do that. Urazi. And Ruda. Oh my.
Take that, you mangy hellhound! Well, now, Vasya, answer this maw. You'll be a witch as soon... Well...
Safe travels. Yeah.
Is that you, Vasilisa? I should congratulate you, for the first seal is open. Only 6 remain. Oh, but will you be able to open the rest? This is another matter entirely.
How do I open the seal?
Oh. Can't figure it out by yourself, girl? I'm disappointed in you.
What sort of devil?
How rude, Vasilisa. I'm your chief advisor. It is I who grants you the powers of a Khaldun. We will become better acquainted in time, I presume.
I'm curious. Can the Black Book grant any wish?
Indeed, as legend dictates. Who knows? Perhaps you shall meet your beloved soon. Who is worthy to open the scroll and break its seals? No one in heaven, on earth, or beneath it has ever been able to open the scroll or look upon it. Yet.
Do I leave?
Let me return to the land of the living.
Not just yet. Have you forgotten your purpose? I name you a witch. How many demons will you take on for your service?
This seems important. I will be brash.
Well, I will certainly need the help of demons. So give me as many as possible.
That's the spirit.
Say that the fate of the Koldun and Witch is to burn in eternal flames with no chance for absolution. The outcome of some events of the game is yours to decide. Your sin counter will change according to your decisions. Your number of sins affects your choice of replies, as well as possible game endings. They say each person has an angel on their right shoulder and a devil on their left. For whom you turn your ear is entirely up to you. Aw, man, do I have to play this game twice?
But you are still too weak. Soon you will have 3 charts at your command. That's enough for now. Now go. Perhaps we'll meet again. If you manage to open the seals.
What? Well, are you awake? The sun rose while you were coming to. Had to drag you home. I understand it's not easy to pass through the Devil's domain. So, you've seen it?
Huh? Are we home? Seems like it was all a dream. The devil made me a witch.
Well, then it is a good day. What did I tell you? You should have become a witch a long time ago.
New Bailishka?
Well, what's done is done. The legend says that your wish is behind the 7 seals. I could never open the first one. Here's the 2nd seal, the Aspen one.
How do I open it? Maybe it was the demon at the crossroads that opened the first.
Perhaps. I think that demons do play a part, but what spirit is the Aspen one? Maybe there's something in the books? You yourself are a witch now. I knew that you would not let me down. The news of your enlightenment has spread already. Must be the Susetkes who told the heads of the families. Now people will come to you for advice. I am old now, not many teeth left. My Koldun powers are waning. Now it is you who will help the people around here. Perhaps you will even find the right demon for your problem. Well, while you were coming to your senses, I've already spoken to most of the visitors. There's only one left. He's waiting behind the door. Look around for a start. Your book is over there, on the table. Do you remember how I taught you bookbinding? Afterwards, see to that visitor of yours. Some evil spirit has been giving him trouble. Got it?
Have you yourself met this devil?
I was initiated as a Koldun once. I saw this devil, who gave me my charts. I couldn't even lift the first seal. And you, who all you needed was one touch, and it's gone already. It seems there is great power within you. Got it?
I got it, Grandpa. Time to get to work.
Look for the spirits around the district. Maybe we'll... Who knows? Perhaps after 40 days have passed, we won't be able to help.
What? Why is 40 days
God
important?
bless.
Okay. Boop, 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 boop.
There's a great number of books in this collection. Illuminated books of old as well. Black books are not kept here, however. They're in a secret compartment near the furnace. Grandfather says that in days of old, they used to bury people under the stove. That is how the Domovoy came to be.
Okay. Okay. Oh, it's hitting that thing. Okay. I could hear it making that noise and I thought it was the skull.
So, Vasya, have you taken well to learning the mystical arts? Are you curious enough to learn some more?
So how did you become a Khaldun, Grandfather?
I was born in Vilgard, the sixth son of my father, Yevlan Pichurov. It was a big family, not the richest though. When you have so many mouths to feed, it's hard to save money. But we lived well as a family. The house must have been built well. That is to say, I realize this now. Then one year, a seventh brother was born. Timofey, he was called. He was a good lad. He grew up, but I didn't look after him well enough. Heavy is this sin of mine. I still feel guilty. Vasya, having charts is a trivial thing. You would do better to protect the ones closest to you, to fight for them. It's knowledge that gives us strength, for we harness their own power against them with the charts under our control. One day I was looking after Timofey. We were playing with the other children, but I lost my patience with the boy. I cursed him severely, sent him to the Leshy. So the Leshy carried him away. We never found Timoshka. He'd vanished. Oh, it's hard to bear these scenes, Vasya. So hard. So I decided to become a Khaldun. I wouldn't let the Dark Ones harm my family ever again. Or so I thought. Well, I'll tell the story of how I became a Khaldun later. Ask me tomorrow. It's hard to remember all these things of the past. You'll understand when you're as old as me.
How's our Izba built?
It was built long ago. Lots of people have lived here since. More than half a century ago, it seems. All according to old rituals. You know them by now. But I don't remember who built it. My grandfather, I suppose.
How can I recognize evil spirits? How can I know when they're before me?
Simple. You've been to the world of the devil, and now you'll see everything for what it is. The only thing is, the darkness will see you too. Demons and spirits will track you down, and as soon as you glance into the darkness, you'll feel their eyes upon you as well. Be strong. Such is our fate. You make your own way.
Okay.
No, I have to go, Grandfather. We'll talk later.
On this screen, you can change the page composition of the black book. On the right side, you can see the current page composition. On the left, the page is available to you, but not the current. Okay, yeah. You can categorize pages with special filters. You might receive pages that are currently unavailable as battle or task rewards. You can alter the page composition of the book, craft new pages. You need rubles. The black book volume has to stay within the limits of a maximum and minimum number of pages. You may also save 3 different sets of pages and change them as needed. Maximum's 33. In time, you will uncover even more black book pages which are sealed away at present. You can change the composition of the black book at any time, except during combat. Okay. Let's see. So, I'm not gonna mess with it now, I suppose. Scorchets. I only have 2 scorchets. How do I... Ah, I see. That tells me I have 1. This tells me I need 11 rubles to make it, which of which I have 10, apparently. Okay, items. Candles. Oh, it applies 3 block on the first turn. Excellent. That's why that first attack was blocked. Noted. Onomasticon? Oh, this is going to be a lot of reading. Okay. Get ready for that. Let's see. Belichkas are short stories of encounters with evil spirits which took place in real life. Explore the game to learn new Belichka. And okay, Belichka, a Koldun initiation. Isn't easy being a Koldun. Becoming one is a terrifying experience. People tell a lot of stories. One in particular comes to mind. A man decided to punish his neighbor for changing the boundary of his field into a neighboring one. He went to a Koldun and asked, "Give me a chort with which to curse my neighbor." The Koldun replied, "It's not as simple as that. Do as I say, and you will have your chort." He then told him that they would need to go to a banya at midnight. So the man gathered his courage and took along his rifle and his cross. Oh, it's scary at the banya. He loaded his gun with his cross and shot at the hearth. A fiery dog emerged and opened its maw. The only option was to climb inside, and even though his instincts told him to, he stopped himself from making the sign of the cross. He recalled at the last moment that if he did so, he would lose his hand. He climbed down into the hearth, of course. What would you have done? As soon as he entered the maw, he saw fidgety little people sitting behind set tables. "I want 1 small chort with which I can curse my neighbor." The imps replied matter-of-factly, "We come with no fewer than 3. The man woke in the banya with 3 chorts. "Father, give us work. We want to eat." He gave them a cat to curse and some other small tasks. More and more chorts appeared. He tried to keep up with the demands of the chorts, but he soon grew exhausted in mind and body. In the end, the chorts took to entertaining themselves with the villagers until all of the inhabitants were cursed. The mill that stood still. A man from Vyatka once lived in our village. He would tell us stories. One involved a miller that had made offerings to a shishiga, or else she would prevent the mill's mechanism from turning. As an offering, he gave part of his stores of flour, grain, and breadcrumbs. On one occasion, he forgot and offered nothing. Sure enough, the windmill ground to a halt. When the man went to investigate inside the mill, there was the shishiga, sitting on the grinder, threatening him with her finger outstretched. She suddenly vanished. The miller gathered some tobacco and threw it at the shadows in the corner of the mill at midnight. The windmill started to turn again, and the shishiga stopped causing mischief. Churdan I don't know how to say this. Shurdan was located at the northern part of Perm, Guberia, Finno, Beliefs are closely interwoven with those of Christianity, creating a unique cultural blend. The first trade route from Europe to Asia passed through Shurdan, transforming every river, creek, mountain, and hill into a part of European and Asian history. Izba. The Izba is a traditional Russian countryside dwelling. They are commonly found in forests, forest steppes, and on the banks of rivers. Usually izbas are built from conifers. On forest steppes, izbas are sometimes built from birches, even though this type of tree is rarely used in construction. The interior of an izba is laid out according to tradition. Coins and other offerings to the guardian spirit of the house are placed on a shelf in the red corner. By tradition, the hearth is always placed diagonally to the red corner. Huh. Koldun initiation. As in any neophyte initiation, the sorcerer called Koldun has to pass through the maw of a beast at the crossroads. At a crossroads, a banya, or whatever may constitute a boundary space. Most often the initiation took place at a banya, and that is why the beast is often represented by a fiery dog. In different cultural traditions, the neophyte has to pass through the maw of the totemic ancestor. Interestingly, in the Shurdan region, this tradition has been partially preserved. In the geographic zone where Russian people interact closely with the Komi people, Kolduns have to pass through the maw of the white swan, capercaillie, pike, lizard, or bear. All of these are totemic ancestors of the Komi Permians, and we can see the evidence of this in traditional bronze plaques and amulets. Crossroads are one of the key points of travel between the world of the living and the depths of the underworld. It is a place that exists as a boundary between worlds. That is why the heroes of fairy tales often stop at a crossroads. They must choose their path. However, any path they choose leads to the world of the unliving. The so-called Trideviato Sartstvo. The so-called faraway kingdom. The world of the unliving, the so-called faraway kingdom. It is here that they must battle the serpent, or Koshe, who embodies the undead, as well as overcome other difficult challenges. All right. Knowledge. Ooh. Oh, there's a progression system. Okay. Pages deal 1 more damage. Acquired level 3. Okay. Pages increase the value by 1. What about keys? Oh, auto learning. Further increase. White, well-versed pages increase their effect by 1. Well-versed pages. 1 card with a trump on. Sorceress skill allows you to see the enemy's hand 1 time during a card game. Huh. How many... I don't know what I'm spending. Number of order pages available for reading each turn. I can't. Okay. Book handling. Demonology. Alright. I think I need to move on with the story. Let us speak with these visitors.
Oh, God bless Yegor Yevlampovich, Vasilisa Fyodorovna.
God bless.
I come bearing gifts. Some flour for your household. Please, hear me out. I won't waste your time. I'll tell you straight away. Something terrible is happening at the mill. We were working in the night when suddenly we heard some strange sounds. Then a shadow began to darken in one of the corners. Such a deep blackness. We ran for our lives. You are known for your knowledge in these matters. What should I do now?
During the night shift at the windmill, he heard some strange sounds and saw some strange shifting shadows. What could be behind such emanations?
Peasants, spirits, and fiends will all seek your advice and help in affairs of witchery. After all, you are a knower. If you answer a knowledgeability question correctly, you will receive an experience reward. Sometimes your answers will influence in-game events. To recognize the correct answer, you will have to carefully study your surroundings and the onomasticon, which you can open at any moment from your menu. You can also receive a hint by pressing your knowledge button, however, you will only get half the experience. So it sounds like a Shishiga? We just read the thing?
Why do you work at night? Demons are at work.
Jesus Christ.
Well, how do you think the millstones turn? Not by the wind alone, obviously. It's forbidden to work a windmill after nightfall.
Oh, I hadn't thought about that, but...
But what do we do now? I did everything right when I built it. Please, help me. I have this old item that you might find useful.
You'd better cough it up if we help you. All right, Vasha. Look into what's going on with that place. The demon that...
I'll find out what's going on with your chort.
Oh, thank you. I was told you wouldn't let me down. Goodbye for now.
He's not your average miller. Usually they consort with a leshy, but this miller has some chort. Well, I'll study these seals while you're off dealing with the mill. And to make your trip a bit easier, take this herb. It is called an Adam's Head. It will heal you up if anything goes sideways. Time for you to be on your way. Evil spirits won't quell themselves. Well, you get all that? Wanna ask anything else?
Where do I find this windmill?
Don't you remember the one to the north of Vilgord? The devil haunts that place at night, people say. Go there and be back home by sunrise. We have much to do.
How do I use the herbs?
Well, it's quite simple. Use them in battle to close up your wounds.
Got it, grandfather. It's time to...
Wait. One more. I've sent a chort to Kusheva village. He must have cursed someone. Go there and fix it. You'll earn some money in process.
Dick.
All right, Grandpa.
Now on your travel map, every night it will display different locations. You may go on your way only after you speak with all of your visitors. You can visit any available location, however, your health recovers only after you accomplish your task and return to the Yizba. Your goal, visit your main task location. However, you can't reach it without visiting all of the other locations along the way. Game autosaves each time the location changes. You can also save your progress manually, in which case the game will save as soon as you enter a new location. You can open the map by clicking your present location. We wish you the best of luck exploring the northern lands of Shurden. I really wish someone would say that out loud. So wait, he sent... Where did he send someone? He sent them someone to Kusheva. Okay, so I'm gonna go to this optional route first. Yeah. Set off.
You stealthily creep by the village houses. At least, you thought you were being stealthy. You hear a familiar voice calling out from one of the windows overhanging the street.
Washa, wait! I have business with you. Hush! We'd better whisper. I've got this neighbor and I hate her guts.
Gosh, it's echoing like hell. You're being quiet?
So curse her a bit, will you? Here's a killer curse or something. Not a strong one. I've got a gift ready for you.
I don't know how to curse anybody. I don't know how it works. Okay. How do I want to be? Like, he came to me. And if I make a habit out of cursing people who come to me to give me work, I won't have much work after long. I could take the tack of, well, you're kind of a dick. Like, you don't like this person, and so you came to me to have them cursed? That's a shitty way to be. A curse upon you. Let's see. I will go with... I will... God damn it, I don't know. Wait, where's my coin? Alright, heads is 1, tails is 3. Tails, we're going to curse the peasant.
I don't have time for this. I'm on my way to help the miller.
You wait for the peasant to leave, then read a black Zagavr to curse him.
Aw, that gave me a sin. I don't know what a Zagavr does.
You notice a noisy family gathering in front of one of the houses. It's unusual to see an entire family out on the street at this hour. Strange, muffled sounds are coming from inside their house. Falling cutlery, furniture moving around.
Good evening to you, Vasilisa. God himself has sent you to us tonight. Everything has been turned upside down in our house. The enemy of man is haunting our house. The devil himself is here. Everyone is scared senseless.
How did it manage to get in here? It's no simple matter for a chort to get inside a human dwelling. What did you do yesterday?
We just had some tea. Natalia likes it a lot. She's quite fond of tea. Then we prayed and went to sleep. And in the middle of the night, it all started.
Tea time turned into a chort invasion. I wonder why these demons appeared in the first place.
How do I... Ritual behavior. Ritual or behavior reinforced by custom is inseparable from mythology. It is often believed that specific events are consequence of another. For instance, a peasant suffering misfortune after forgetting to cross himself is perceived as being punished for not observing a ritual. This has resulted in all sorts of popular beliefs. Dishes not locked away at night or crossed become a refuge for evil spirits. A sick child or a changeling needs to be thrown across the threshold of a house inhabited by spirits who were lured there by the killing of a rooster during its construction. Jeez. After some time, the underlying reason for a ritual becomes forgotten, leaving behind only the ritual itself. Did you forget to cross the tableware?
And did you make the sign of the cross over the samovar?
That must be it. We didn't mark the samovar with a cross.
You must do this. And please remember next time.
You're such a great knower, Vasya. Please, won't you help us? Don't leave us this way.
I will help you.
Very well. I will help you. It's no good sleeping on the street, is it?
Thank you, Vasilisa. Have some milk for you, Johnny.
You come inside the Izba. Everything is in complete disarray. The Chorts have certainly had their way here. You make the sign of the cross and take a couple of careful steps. The demons have made a mess. They threw the dishes and cooking pots around, but luckily, the brass utensils seem to be intact. The most damaged part is the shrine in the corner. The icon cases are damaged, and the candles are broken.
The Red Corner is one of the most important and mystical places in an Izba. It is similar in importance to the hearth, since it plays a central role in the home. It is most commonly on the right-hand corner of an Izba, across from the door, even in some northern Russian traditions, where a porch is situated in an unusual manner. Most likely, ancestral idols were once placed atop these shrines. Following the arrival of Christianity, it became home to the icons of the saints. The other name for the red corner is Bojnica, which means a god's place, and it always housed a small icon lamp. The head of the family sat in this corner and oversaw holiday feasts. Additionally, before the funeral, the deceased body of the family head was placed on a table with his head below the red corner. When entering an izba, a visitor would make the sign of the cross over himself while looking at the red corner, even if there were no icons present.
You approach the overturned samovar. Suddenly, it shakes and starts to move, and red eyes light up the darkened room. A demon is here.
Huh. So he's going to defend, he's going to attack. I will... He's going to attack for 3. I will read this. I will read Scorch It on him. You just add a page that contains a status effect to your Zagovar. Status effects usually reduce their value each turn. Carefully choose the right moment and the right place in a Zagovar for pages with status effects. And then for my key... wait. Can I take that one out? Orazi. And we'll put Raba at the end, since he's only going to attack for 3 anyway. Alright. Urazi Scorchit Raba. Oh, he didn't cast it on himself. Interesting. I assumed he was going to cast it on him. 6? Shoot. Okay, so this I'm going to do a test, because I wonder if this will add 3 more to this waste, or if it will just reapply it to 3. So I'm going to do that, and then I will defend. It does add. That's good. He's done. I don't have to mess with him anymore. Okay. He's not even going to get a chance to put the defense up. So... Grease the... Okay, amplifies by 1 for every other page of the same color in the Zagovar. Alright, so I'm going to be real careful here. I'm going to do... I guess I'm just going to do this. It's not going to do much. Oh, for some reason I didn't look at that, and he was already doing 5, not 6. Okay. And then... it's doing 6 this time. I can do 8, 10. Dang it. So... Oh, wait, no. Oh, shoot. I guess I'm going to do Ruda. should be able to kill him next turn. Razi, Rama. He should have died. Choose a new page. Any new pages are automatically added to the black book. Gesture. Does not use word slots of a Zagovar. Ooh. Well versed. This page effect amplifies by 1 for every other page of the same color. This is the number of orders in the book. I really like this. I like this a great deal. Continue.
The elders of the family bow to you and thank you for helping them. They also give thanks to God for bringing you here. The girl, Axinia, assures you that from now on every jar in the house will be crossed. The silver glow of the moon catches glimpses of the foul water. The chilled northern night air is split by dull croaks coming from the swamp.
I will draw a circle.
You quickly draw a circle on the soft swamp soil and light the candles. A moment passes, and then another. Finally, a demon appears and lunges at your defensive circle.
Adelai. Scorch it. Oh wait, no. Urazi. Wait. Oh, right. I should have... I had the 3 from the candles. I'll need to remember that more. Scorch it. Audelai. Raba. Alright. There's an amplified firm. Page remains active for 3 turns and affects other pages. But I mean, like, what does it actually do? Firm 1, well... So wait, so if I play this, it's will affect again the next turn. It is also gets amplified by anything else that's black in the sequence. This I think is just there to amplify the well-versed cards, if I'm understanding that correctly. You basically would play this, and then for 3 turns it sticks around, allowing you to continually proc it off of the well-versed. I'm going to say I like Nava. Knowledge. Okay, so wait. So I'm only level 1. Okay, I'm just gonna keep going. Oh wait, no. Is there anything I can do? No. Camgord Woods.
Standing amidst the black wooden figures, you hear a rustle in the trees. You read the protective spells, but out comes a person, not a demon. An ancient woman dressed in old clothes. It would seem you have come across a beggar.
Oh, a witch, a witch. I can smell your kind from a mile away.
Is that good?
Can you spare a few coins? I don't need much to get by. A person is only as good as they are charitable.
Here you are. Don't forget me in your prayers.
Thank you. I'll pray for your lost soul. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this, a healing herb.
Well, thank you.
Near the forest's edge, you see a white towel on an old stump. Someone has left a bottle of milk and some piragi. Near these gifts is a birch charter. Peasants from Bigici village are asking the Leshi to take care of their cattle.
Leshi, also known as Vorsa. Vursa? I think that'd be Vursa. Spirits who are the masters of the forest and sometimes fields and meadows. Hey! They control the weather and also animals and evil spirits who inhabit their domain. Hunters and shepherds have to come to an agreement with Leshi and offer them gifts and bargains. Well, I don't want to. I don't want either. I guess I'm just gonna leave. All right.
You decide to leave the sacrifice to the Leshi untouched. This is Bigici's folk business, not yours. While traveling through the woods, you stumble upon a snake's nest. Baby snakes are still inside their eggs. Fortunately, the mother snake does not seem to be around. You make a small wall of stones around the nest and wait for the larger snake to come back. The mother snake soon returns. Seeing the barrier, she fruitlessly tries to get past, but soon leaves.
Why did I do that?
Some time passes, and the snake comes back with a bunch of grass in its mouth. The snake touches the grassy mass to the stone barrier, and the wall instantly collapses. The snake is reunited with its nest. You quickly grab the grass before the snake hides it. It smells of rust. The only noticeable thing about it is the cross shape made by 4 leaves. Fortune has smiled upon you. You have found a break herb, a bundle of aromatic weeds that opens locks and barriers.
Take the herb.
You take the herb and get ready to go on your way.
I've seen the break herb once or twice. A door was locked by accident, so a knower came to help and opened it with a break herb. Eliminate enemies' shields.
On a hillside near Kacheva Lake, you see 2 silhouettes. One is combing the other's long hair. There is something strange in his uneven movements. Something that gives you shivers.
Come closer.
It only takes a single step for the demons to notice you. In a blink of an eye, 2...
I should have read the thing. That's a lot of attack coming my way. Okay, 7, so I'll go with... I think I'm actually going to go with Urazi on the little one. Audalai, Raba, Keaton, little one. Go. Ah, I need to remember that I get the 3. Didn't need that much. Okay, they're only doing 5. I'll start with Ardalai. I will... yeah. And Ruda. Okay, Scorch it, Ruda. Okay, so Scorch it, Nava. Oh no, damn it. Not Nava. I gotta do this. Well, no. Let's, since I have to use that other one, let's do Nava now. Okay, I'm gonna do a bit of an experiment. I'm gonna do Nava, and I want to see if it does 2 or 4. Because Bless said that it would increase the attack of each page for 2, but I'm sure it would only do that if it comes before this. So I'm gonna see. 2. Okay. And then the next time I get the chance, I will. Yeah. It said, yeah, okay. But I'm still blessed for 1. Okay, so... Scorch it. Oh wait, do I have 2? Ooh. Oh, what I need to defend. Can I just end it there? I can. I don't have to complete the thing. Alright, he's as good as dead. Holden Fiend. Removes positive status. Well versed. Babushka Serafimushka. Babushka Serafimushka. Increases the number of keys in the book in the next round. Or a boil. I'm gonna go with a boil. This symbol marks your location. Oh, okay.
Gloomy windmill arms creak in the distance, parting the pre-dawn fog. The shadow of an owl passes overhead. It crosses your path, a bad omen, since man's path and man's destiny are as one. Yet, could it be it was trying to point you somewhere? Suddenly, you come upon a swamp and stop at its border. It is dangerous to continue onward. You turn to go back, and notice a devil's finger beneath your feet.
Neat. Devils periodically shed their claws so that new ones can grow, sharper and stronger. The discarded fingers turn to stone and have healing properties. Neat. 2 more locations? Let's go! We're gonna go everywhere!
You meet 2 travelers from Bigichi village, who are on their way to the fields. The 3 of you continue on your journey together. Near the mouth of a chasm, one of them jokingly tries to shove you into the pit.
I'll laugh it off.
You play along, thinking it was meant in jest. However, a moment later, it stops being funny. The peasant is inhumanly strong. He overpowers you.
Well, fuck. I mean, is that just what happens? Did nothing bad happen because of that? I feel like it would. Okay. So it seems so far
you walk around the windmill and approach the chewed forest.
Everything you come across,
the grim silence envelops you. The only sound you hear is of the fir branches, whispering in the morning fog. Suddenly, you see a swarm of chorts flying out of the side of the building, gleefully throwing around pieces of the windmill's wooden machinery. The chort swarm dives into the gloom with a chorus of angry screams. As the forest sinks into silence, you inspect the windmill's debris. Among some wooden logs and mechanical...
Okay, small sack of flour. Let's go to the old windmill. Oh, it tells... I didn't even realize that it was telling me where those things are found. Man, your windmill has seen
the spruce branches
days.
Part, and an old mill stands before you. This place is filled with legends and stories from the surrounding villages. Those who visited this place at dusk, or worse, at night, speak of dark phantoms in the windows of the mill, of sudden gusts of wind and other devilry. It is what they call a bad place.
Herb.
It's a carrier log. It's used to turn the mill. The old wood creaks in the wind. You can climb inside using a log.
Do I need to climb in through the hole? Can I not?
It's hard to see anything in the dark gloom of the night. Nevertheless, you feel your eyes getting used to the darkness. The black book may be aiding you. Amidst the thick grass, you spot an old axe, its blade covered with rust.
I will take the axe. This might fall apart any moment, but it should be good enough for at least one more strike. Is this not a... yeah, it's a thing. Alright.
It's obvious the mill is old. Some wood has rotted through, making more windows. You approach and try to open the door. It's closed. The lock is as old. The axe will help, but probably break in the process. You swing and strike the lock. With a clang, it breaks.
The grindstones are still, but the blades of the mill are turning.
Hello. I wanted to see whatever this says. Oh, it just says to the second floor, okay. Wheel.
Some kind of will has been placed here by the miller. This chest is for various tools used at the mill. Nothing interesting.
You study the cabinet. Among various krinkas, old pots and birch bark containers, you find a sack with silver rubles. It might be of some use to you.
It's not my money. Herb.
A broken block of wood is near the wall. It seems to be part of the windmill's mechanism and the reason why the grindstones are standing still. Through a hole in the wall, you see the woods of Chirdin.
Ah, hello.
Oh, hello. I expected to see a wretched old man, not a beautiful maiden. Why are you here, then?
Well, what do you want with the windmill then?
Haven't you figured? Perhaps I thought of you to be a strong witch, a master of wit, deduction, and
The
intrigue.
windmill is possessed. But is the demon's presence here as spontaneous as it appears to be? I must think about why he's here in the first place.
I didn't get a thing though. Oh, it's an item like that. Do I just get form? Oh, that's nice. Jeez, I thought it was gonna be a consumable. I guess I didn't see a cross.
There's no cross or ward over the windmill.
Truly, there is, but I'm not here. I always have been and always will be here.
It was with a sacrifice.
They summoned me with a blood sacrifice when the mill was built. I'm bound to this place with my death in this world and my birth in the next. Enough, feeble sorceress. It is time to meet.
And soon you will visit the fries of hell.
There is yet to be such a Khaldun who can outmatch the 13th brother.
Yeah, okay. Ooh, he's gonna attack for 5 twice. Ah, yeah, that's gonna be rough. Okay. So that. Okay, so not that. Drop it there. Let's use Nava. That should get me 11. Wait. Why was I at 14 or 17? I haven't been hurt. He's gonna attack for... Oh, he's gonna attack for 10 again? Well, bollocks. I'll stay defensive for now. Let's see if he does it. He does the exact same thing again. I'm not gonna be able to keep. I'm not gonna be able to keep defending like that. So we'll go with Scorch It, Audalai, and Kuda.
You are so arrogant. Do you really think you can defeat this ancient spirit?
Yes, my...
This can't be.
Demon seals. Attacks seal a random page. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. But that means he's not going to hurt me. So... well, I can't do... okay, so I'm going to use Razi, Scorch It, and Igla. Oh, it was a buff he put on himself now every time he attacks. Okay. Okay, but he's going to defend next turn. So I'm just going to...
The book. It is a legendary artifact. I never gave up before.
Man, I really would like more Scorch It. But I need to defend. I wonder if the attacks have to hit me to seal a page of my book. They don't. I also wonder how long those are sealed for. Yeah. This is so... it's really too loud. No, turn the game. Okay, he's defending again. Scorch It, Arazi, Key Tongue. Sure, why not? Go. Alright, I just have to last one more turn. He'll die on his own. Oh. Let's see here. It. Doesn't really matter. Oh, actually it does. I'm not going to get through what he's put up. But it isn't. He's going to die before he hits me, though. Increases defense value in pages for 3. Okay. Remove positive status. I'm gonna go with Amen. You are now in the skill selection section of the menu. Here, you can unlock new magical abilities. You can visit this section through the menu at any time. With each level, you increase your health and gain knowledge points, which are necessary to unlock new abilities. As you increase your level, more and more demons will join your swarm. Some abilities unlock automatically the moment you obtain a certain level. Okay. Items, shop prices. Could be used per turn. peasants brings 10 more rubles in gifts. Draw an additional order page each turn. Draw an additional key page each turn. Page creation cost. Okay. Shorts bring 5 more on job completion. You can send 1 short on a meaningless job. Short specialties and job types are visible. That seems important. Oh, each short makes you, it messes you, it bothers you. So that's why a meaningless job is good.
The 13th brother disappears into a burst of black flame. It seems that the air has changed, and it is easier to breathe. Soon, the Chorts will return and resume their work. The dark promise is still upheld. However, it is uncertain when they will start asking for sacrifices again. In any case, this is for the miller to worry about.
So I missed an encyclopedia entry, very likely from that conversation with the demon. How to kidnap from a banya.
And then he disappeared. He won't be interfering with work at the windmill anymore.
Well done, Vasya. I didn't doubt for a minute that you'd take care of the demon. Well, while you were gone, I had some thoughts about the seals. Every single piece has its meaning, and every seal requires a demon. The second one is the aspen one. We'll have to think what to do next.
Seal of Asp.
The first seal was opened by touch, and that was all. How do I open the second?
Well, not by simply touching the asp, that's for sure. I think we need evil spirits. So we'll find the aspen demons.
Where do you think we can find them, Grandfather?
I don't know yet. I'll have to think on it. Go deal with the things you can at the moment, and let me think.
Can't we open the others?
I doubt that, but who knows? Look around a bit and maybe you'll fortune upon the right chort.
Okay, let's get
I
to work.
see. Time to get to work then.
I was about to say I should save. Why is there a black mist
Shorts
on
are
my
back.
basket? New encyclopedia entry.
I sent them to perform an arduous task. That's why they weren't around.
Now I should give them tasks?
Well, what did you expect? You knew what you signed. Everything has a...
Especially wishes.
If you don't want them to torture you, send them to curse people. That's the life of a Khaldun for you.
And if I don't want to curse anyone?
Then suffer. These demons won't leave you alone.
I've seen them before in your bestead. Not often, though.
Now you will see them plenty. You can observe our entire gubernia in your bestiary. In the end, you decide what you do with those chorts of yours. God help us.
Okay. And with that, I think that's plenty. Plenty for a first episode. This is looking very cool. Might be quite a bit deeper than I had originally thought, and I'm very happy about that. I'm weird, and these have been my workings.